What's going on, guys? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming to you live Sunday night, March 19th, 2017. I am doing a random for 3 cards which were pulled from our 2016 Panini Unparalleled Football Break number 6. These are multi-team cards which have different owners on each team. So the first card is a dual relic card to 49, Hunter Henry, Chargers, Alex Collins, Seahawks. So it's Chargers versus Seahawks. The second card is Raiders versus Kansas City Chiefs, and it is a 64 out of 149 dual relic, Connor Cook, Kevin Hogan on the dual. And then the last one, pretty sweet card here, Jared Goff for the Rams, and Carson Wentz for the Eagles, numbered 25 out of 25. So this one should be interesting. Rams versus Eagles on the last one. So the way we do these, guys, and I explain this in full detail every time because we get a lot of new breakers that come our way, and I want to point this out, guys. Please, if you have any questions on this, go back to the listing on where you made your purchase and look in full detail at the full write-up of your eBay auction or on our website or what have you. This is put out there in full detail. The way we do our randoms is in a weighted fashion, and what that means is your team will get that many entries into the randomizer when it comes up for the randoming of these multi-team cards, based on how many spots you own in the break overall. So for instance, I'm just going to point this out, and this is a complete for instance, it's not actual fact, but in this Chargers Seahawks card, if the person that owns the Chargers had, say, 10 teams in the break, then the Chargers would get 10 entries into the random. If the person that owned the Seahawks had 5 teams in the break, they would get 5 entries. Again, this is done in a very deliberate fashion. We try to come up with as many ways as we can to get these breaks filled up, guys, and you believe me, you guys put a lot of pressure on us to get these breaks filled. So this is put in place to give extra incentive for that when and if any of your cards ever go to a random, you will get extra incentive by having multiple teams overall in the break on the randomizing of your card. So without further ado, let me bring random.org up on screen, and I'm going to show you what we got. So here it is. That's a dice roll. But before we get into the dice roll, here's the first card, guys. So this is going to be the Chargers Seahawks card. I'm going to show it off to the side right here. So with that logic in place on the multiple entries for your team, the Chargers, the owner of the Chargers in this break has 3 teams in total. The Chargers plus 2 others. The owner of the Seahawks has 1 team in the break, just the Seahawks. So they get a 3-1 on this first card. The second card is the Raiders Chiefs. Same logic applies there, but I'll go into those as we get deeper into the random here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to roll up the dice. Whatever number comes up on the dice roll is how many times I'm going to randomize each of these lists. Whichever team name comes up in slot number 1 at the end of that randomizing is going to get the card. So the one caveat is if we roll a 2 on the dice, we will do it 3 times for a more true random. So here goes on the rolling of the dice. We do a 2, so the caveat is if we ever roll a 2, we will do it 3 times for a more true random. So 3 times on each one of these lists. So again, this is the Chargers Seahawks card. We're going to do it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3 times. Guys, check it out. The 3-1 underdog, the Seahawks, actually take the card. 3 times on the randomizing of the list to show you right there, the timestamp to show we did it in real time. And the Seahawks actually do come up on top. They were a 3-1 underdog, and they do take that first card. The second card is going to be the Raiders and Chiefs card. Same thing, 3 times on the list. Here goes. 1, 2, and the third time, not this time, the 3-1 favorite takes this one. So the Raiders come up in the top slot as of the third randomizing of the list. Again, Raiders in the top slot, 3 times on the randomizing. There's the timestamp to show when we did it. And then the last card is that beautiful little Rams-Eagles dual relic. This one turns out to be an exact 50-50 because the owner of the Rams has 2 spots in the break. The owner of the Eagles has 2 spots in the break. So this one's going to be a true 50-50 on the randoming. So good luck, guys. 3 times on the list. 1, 2, and the third time gets it. Here we go. There it is, 3 times, and the Birds do get it. So the owner of the Eagles do take that card with the Carson Wentz relic piece on it, 25 out of 25. And there it is again, 3 times on the randomizing of the list. Timestamp to show when it was done. And the Eagles do, in fact, take that card. All right, guys, thanks again for getting that one filled up. I'll do a hit recap in a second video in just a couple of minutes. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks, guys.